kids. Okay, on this day in film history for July 19th, let's talk about films released. I think the list today is only films that were released, not mentioning any birthdays or deaths. If I've omitted or skipped some big ones, I apologize. Let's start with 1985, the release of Day of the Dead. A couple days ago, I talked about the death of George A. Romero. This is the third in the series of the Dead series. Of course, starting with Night of the Living Dead. And then Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. And then you got your Land of the Dead, and the Diary of the Dead, and all of the Dead. This was the third Dead. Which is your favorite Dead? Are you grateful to have them all? Next up, we'll jump to 1995, the release of Clueless. Amy Heckerling directed. I don't think she gets mentioned enough for directing the great comedies that she has. Cast including Alicia Silverstone, Stacey Dash, Brittany Murphy, Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd actually, I think just last year he made his time machine where he went back in time and he filmed Clueless. Donald Faison, and then in the 90s, every sixth teen comedy had to include Breckin Meyer in it. So he had to be in this one. Contractually obligated, legally had to be in Clueless. Let's go to 1996, and we got a pair of films released on July 19th and 1996. Double feature. First one is Trainspotting, directed by Danny Boyle, of course, starring Ewan McGregor. Here Comes Johnny In Again, Liquor and Drugs, Trainspotting. Do you like Trainspotting? Does it creep you out? Is it weird when he goes down the toilet? Baby. Anyways, Trainspotting. And then the other film, just as weird, if not weirder, released in 1996 is The Frighteners, directed by Peter Jackson. If you haven't seen The Frighteners, go see The Frighteners. Starring Michael J. Fox. We've also got some John Astin in there. So, John Astin, Gomez, of course. John Astin, the father of Sean Astin. So, before Peter Jackson, I do that all the time in these videos. Before Peter Jackson directed Sean Astin, he directed John Astin. There's also Jake Busey, the son of Gary, just as crazy. Jeffrey Combs, and Dee Wallace, proving that Peter Jackson is a big horror fan. Once again, if you haven't seen The Frighteners, see The Frighteners. If you haven't seen it in a while, watch it again. I miss when Peter Jackson made Jackson turn into Sean Connery every time I say Jackson. I miss when Peter Jackson made horror movies. Thank you. Like, subscribe.